Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is tries from a long way out. An early chance there, first of the game.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Not the most accurate pass. Park Ji-sung. Conte. Takes a shot! And he's chosen to go back. He shifted it to the flank. So much time and space here. Marusic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foot in. Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing nice and neat. Jovetic. Portugal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Bayer. Portugal do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Bastoni. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bastoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nagatomo. There's the crossfield ball. Jovetic. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, what a mistake! It's run loose here.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Crunching tackle. Tries to pass it through. Out towards the flank. He has found the way through. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Park Ji-sung. And here's Van Basten. And that has been slung wide. And there's the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Vamos todos tomar os nossos jogadores.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Van Basten. Diogo Dalot. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nagatomo with the short one. Over to the left. Pings in across. Climbs up big. And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bayer punts it upfield. Spread it left. And that's been chance for a shot!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's played through for him. Lovely, now it's Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Stefan Savic. "60 minutes played. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good take in a good area. Played in deep. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now he's off and running. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marusic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Diogo Dalot. Conte. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Marusic. Ball driven towards the far post. Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. It's a promising position. The message is clear. None shall pass. Portugal can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Closing in on goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 6. Número 9. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Going for goal!
42.
That was travelling. Park Ji-sung. Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitute. That's rather hopeful. Marusic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, perfectly measured that. Musiala. That's a sharp pass. Nagatomo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Spread neatly.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de...
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that has been cleared. 2 minutes to be added on. Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Caros espectadores, bem-vindos a este jogo que ocorre.
So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Pogba is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Van Basten will take their second. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Kaká is the third man to step forward. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Mbappe will take the third penalty. And he puts it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This then to level matters. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Mignon must save it. Back off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's saved, and it's over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels... Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Owen is over the first kick. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the next to run the gauntlet. And in with absolute accuracy.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Barcelona are looking to him to tie things up. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
This to double their advantage. It's in, too smart for the keeper. And they're 2 up. Barcelona can't afford to miss another one.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Portugal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Barcelona looking to draw level. And he sticks it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Rijkaard is 4th up. That's a good penalty.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Barcelona are looking to save match point. It's in. Pick that one out.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Nagatomo is able to finish it here. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Cafu is the second of the unscheduled takers. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Portugal at the point of no return. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Beckenbauer must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one. Big character, big moment, big save. So can he do it? That's won it! Portugal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Que viste camiseta azul y gorra roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su padre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta 26.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Messi is over the first kick. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Ronaldo next in line, and here he is. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Griezmann will take their second.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So, the second man in line. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to double their advantage. Coolly into the bottom corner. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Hearts are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, calm as you like. And he's put them 2 in front. Portugal at the point of no return. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. That's it! It is done! A performance of perspiration.
Espectadores, bem-vindos a este jogo que opõe Portugal contra o Brasil.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Cristiano Ronaldo is first to take the long walk. And he puts them one up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
David Villa is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. 1-1.
He just did what he was asked.
Van Basten is second man up. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Kane will take their second. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage. Keeper's gone the wrong way. 2 to the good. Barcelona can't afford to miss another one.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Portugal with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it. And he's put them 2 in front. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved! And there's your hero! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Araujo finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, having a ball winner like him at the back, Peter, is sure to add solidity to that back line. What's more, I wouldn't be surprised to see this guy's tackles launching a few counter-attacks for his team either. That can be a real bonus.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No foul, says the referee. Knocks it back. He shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Spread it left. Played back in. Portugal finding their passes. Morata. That is good alertness. Portugal controlling the possession in this early phase. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Jordi Alba, aimed beyond the defence, knocks it into space, played in with purpose. Inacio with the clearance. That'll be a throw. And here's Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? And we have our very first corner. Iniesta with the short one. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Jordi Alba plays a sharp little ball here. Iniesta gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned.
That's rather hopeful. Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now here's the delivery. Araujo attempts a clearance. Turns back here, probably the best option. Iniesta going full tilt down the left. That's gone for a throw-in. Added Subimendi. Oh, well played, well played. Jota. Oh, super find. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Over to the left. Looking to go deep. Raya claims it. Safe hands. Played out to the left flank. Jordi Alba. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Porro charging forward. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bernardo Silva. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Tries to play it through. And he's gone direct here. And it's Dallo. Passing is crisp and sharp. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Can he get it through? Can he finish? João Palhinha. Diogo Dallo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Spain are down to 10 men. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Araujo. Spread out to the left. Now Ruben Diaz. Vitinha. João Palhinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. And he was alert to it. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. The final seconds now. Tries from a long way out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
He's having a shot!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the shot's on here. Jota showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Iniesta, it's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Diogo Jota. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. He's away. So much time. Shoots! Oh, it's there! Spain are all square. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Up he goes! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Jota. And that has been slung wide. Back into the middle. And that pass just didn't quite work. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vitinha concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sustituição para Portugal. Número 6. Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a
Morata.
número 20. Número 15.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's been shifted off it. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Número 5.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Número 11.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Played into space out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Jota is... Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri. The muscular approach does pay off here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And no, that was never going to make it.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get on the end? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pedri. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He gets big. So close to drawing level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Número 8. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18. Número 25.
Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. Portugal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Great defending, strong and determined. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's ambitious. He's got away with one there. And that has left him in a heap. Inacio does well to get it back. Looks to the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. And the through ball. Gonzalo Ramos! There it is! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, that's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Número 87.
Portugal displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And it's Neves. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered. Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
João Neves. And this is Ronaldo. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. A header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. He has found the way through. That's good play. There's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Pedri, Yamal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson. João Cancelo. Tries to pass it through.
That's going in strongly.
And it's Cancelo. Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Ruben Neves plays it short. Now it's Ruben Neves. Cross in. Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed in once more. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! No space, no... Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Played out towards the right wing. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And it's made its way to him. Pedro Neto. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cristiano, big header! Oh, crossbar! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Portugal, moments now away from seeing this one out. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking to play him in. Gonzalo Ramos. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nice and that is that. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jota reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Driving forward. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Diogo Jota. Dida sends that a long way. Vitinha, passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Bernardo Silva. Aimed beyond the defence. Linton looking to play him in. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Linton. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes looking wide. Vitinha.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Linton. Araujo gets a foot in here. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get...
It's Adriano! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cross goes in there. And he's taking no chances there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. João Palhinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Vitinha. Cross to the back post. Dida claims it. Safe hands. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cafu. Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. Neymar.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's in a great position here. And that's too far for anyone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's forced to go back and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Threads one in. Cafu. Cross from surely now! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Diogo Dalot. Vitinha. And it's Dalot. Great skill, that's nice. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cafu. João Palhinha. He shifted it to the flank. Adriano. Linton. Adriano! Adriano! What a goal!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Swings in across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that has not gone well. Vitinha cuts it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. João Palhinha.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. No way through there. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Oh, super find. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Vitinha. And here's Jota. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Big chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Araujo. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Here's João Felix. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Brazil looking to pass their way through.
Vinicius Junior.
And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, the ball's run loose here. João Neves. João Cancelo. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Jota. He has a look up. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves. Now it's João Felix. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! 100 games of service, duly rewarded.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that.
And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Park Ji-sung proves just a little bit too strong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what his exact role will be, but for me, he's at his best as a central playmaker. Just dropping that little bit deeper, getting on the ball and linking everything up.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's made its way to... Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Ayew. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is out of play. Rijkaard. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Rijkaard. Nagatomo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nagatomo got a long way forward to join the attack. Salisu. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Lamptey. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Conte. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Park Ji-sung. Bastoni. For Van Basten. Ayew. Abdul Samed. Williams. Ayew. Looking tidy in possession here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Conte. And it's Dalot. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Conte. That's a shade optimistic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Diogo Dalot. He was under real pressure there. Delivered with swing. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Abdul Samed. And it's Kudus. Lamptey threads one in. Oh, good-looking ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Ayew. Bastoni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Conte. And it's Rijkaard. That's Park Ji-sung. Conte. Played out towards the right wing. Iñaki Williams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Basten. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
And we're underway again.
Portugal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And here's Ayew. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played through into space. Park Ji-sung providing an outlet on that flank. And here's and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And it's Van Basten. Diogo Dalot. He's dealt with that really well. Williams. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Ayew. Abdul Samed. Lamptey. Knocks it into space. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Park Ji-sung. That has ended up in no man's land. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And the shot! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Salisu plays it forward. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Tries to play it through. Park Ji-sung looking to get on the end of this. Kudus. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Williams. Abdul Samed. And here's Iñaki Williams. Ayew. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Andre Ayew has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Coming on the field is number 25.
Aimed beyond the defence. Danger averted for now. And it's Conte. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lamptey. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Lamptey. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Beraldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lamptey. And Jiku. Abdul Samed. Portugal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's forced to go back. Van Basten with the slide tackle there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Diogo Dalot. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ayew. Ayew. Great vision. And that has been cut short.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 9, Jordan Ayew. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Semenyo. Substitution.
Williams. Foot in.
Has been indicated.
Can he get it through?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The final seconds now. Oh, it's come loose. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get on the end of this? Araujo. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Good, strong midfield running here. It is a corner, good chance. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. And this is Ronaldo. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
João Palhinha. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Out towards the flank. Inacio cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bernardo Silva, distributed tidily. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. And it's Dallo. Palhinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly...
Chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composed.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vitinha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. He's in a great position here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's well positioned here. No, he's not getting any further than that. Now he's got space here. João Palhinha. Diogo Dalot. Here's Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. Played back to the goalkeeper. Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot. And here's Jota. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Portugal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
João Palhinha. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Can he get it through? Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Rafael Leao. João Palhinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And this is Bernardo Silva. Showing good feet. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Takes a shot! In for the pieces! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substituição para Portugal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's superb. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mendes has it out wide and in space. And he whips it. Oh, smash! Oh, taken with style. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Portugal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Diogo Jota. Great ball, and he shoots! No mistake! They're back within reach! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17. Número 8.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Portugal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now there's a fight. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mateus Nunes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Diogo Dalot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Matches Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely shaped ball. Ruben Dias makes the interception. And here's Jota. Cristiano. There's the shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 2. Sai e vai
So there's going to be another change here.
número 4.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's in plenty of space here. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Felix. And this is Ronaldo. And he's quick to get it clear again. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Araujo. Matches Nunes. Now it's Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass is just off target. Ruben Dias. And Mendes. Ruben Neves. In with the challenge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ruben Neves. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well measured. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. João Felix. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well read, nice interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast. Big chance! Goal, England! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Araujo, and it's been shipped out wide. And it's Bellingham. Eze. Palhinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Watkins. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vitinha. João Palhinha. Diogo Dalot. And this is Ronaldo. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, the ball just didn't work out. But... oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The pass has gone astray. And it's Rashford. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bellingham. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Palmer. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rafael Leao. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's burst through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cross. Oh, what has happened here? Araujo gets rid without sophistication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Rashford. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Adams. And here's Watkins. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Back into the middle. And that could well leave a mark. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Portugal finding their passes. Eze plays a sharp little ball here. Watkins couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And it's Eze. Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had a shot! Off the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Araujo. And it's Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Rice. Eze. Watkins. Vitinha. Out of play for a throw. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Diogo Dalot has it in a wide position. João Palhinha. Vitinha. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Time and again they are repelled. Saka. Watkins. Oh, just skips past his man. Great chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
England are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, for a moment you felt that. Eze! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. João Palhinha. And it's Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way past. He is through here. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! Oh, he's hit the bar! João Felix gets it clear. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Rashford. João Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Jota was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Dunk. Pickford sends that a long way. Rashford. João Felix. Jota is onto this. And that's been slit through. He goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first? This time, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment. Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Cross flung in towards the middle. Rice. Watkins.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's forced to go back. Vitinha. Watkins. And he's got the beating of his man. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's running through, and the shot! Chance again? No.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
João Felix. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Plays the return pass. Now it's Nunes. João Felix. And it's Vitinha. To Ruben Neves. And that will be the final act. Portugal are beaten. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Solanke! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
England with the corner. They're first. Rice with the short one. And it's Lewis Skelly. He's having a go! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
João Neves. And here's Ramos. Now it's Gordon. Now, what about a counter-attack? They get a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Just eases him off the ball. Now, he's got space here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Portugal faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The major moment in the game. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal, England! Palmer at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal are already chasing the game. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Gonzalo Ramos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a little off target. And claimed it back swiftly.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. And it's Palmer. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Vitinha. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Picked out brilliantly. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Diogo Jota. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. That's going to go a long way. Over to the left. Now this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gonzalo Ramos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Vitinha. Now it's Diogo Jota. Now it's Ramos. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And right on half-time, that is telling. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gordon. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Caros espectadores, a vossa atenção. Temos aqui uma criança perdida. Pedimos aos pais da criança que vestam uma t-shirt amarela e sempre...
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Substituição para Portugal.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Nunez. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That has been slung wide. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Antonio Silva. Araujo. Ruben Dias. And it's been given away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Dias is there to clear. And that's going right the way across. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a decent clearance. Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? No way through. And here's Solanke. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played out wide. A heavy challenge. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham. Who saw this coming? Portugal have come back from the very brink. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Eze, and he's managed to get free. Matheus Nunes. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that
He's through and all alone! Big chance! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So there's going to be another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Joao Felix. Joao Felix will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Eze. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Works it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Joao Palhinha. Joao Felix going face to face with his great rival. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's chosen to go back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Portugal looking to pass their way through.
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, what has happened here? And he gets rid in a hurry. I think we're just about done here. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Gets into some space. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.